Rich Price and the Jayhawk offense. One last opportunity. We'll be facing one of the best closers in Major Baseball. Tyler Grauer, local here from Shawnee, Kansas, Mill Valley High School. He's a senior now and having an impressive senior season. He had a very good junior year as well. He's got to be a little amped up to be pitching close to home today.
Not only has he been getting 2 strikeouts to every innings pitched, no walks so far. What a pretty nasty stat line he's got going right now. Jayhawks would love to break that up a little bit. And
22 strikeouts, no walks in 10 1/3 innings. 5 saves already this season. Not a save situation here, but still trying to close down the game. Skylar Messenger rolls over one. Schaefer unloading quickly. Rivera kept a toe on the base.
That's a really nice arm side changeup right there from Tyler Grauer, and that's exactly what you want to do. Slow on the outside corner, get a good hitter to roll over a ground ball to the left side. Really good arm sell, and that's his premier pitch, that power changeup.
Well, pinch hitter for the Jayhawks now. I'll send up a right-handed batter to challenge Grauer. This is Logan Williams, who had a pinch hit appearance yesterday. Williams 1 hit, 12 at-bats on the season. One ball, one strike. Williams batting for Zach Hanna, who finished 1 for 3 with a double. Ironically, Hanna and the new pitcher Grauer were high school teammates at Mill Valley. Grauer, as you can tell, pretty tall. Listed at 6'5", 233 pounds. First appearance of the weekend for him. Remember, he has not walked anyone this season in over 10 innings. And that changes. Logan Williams in the pinch hit appearance draws a walk.
It just tells you right there it's a tough day to pitch. It's the wind blowing in, which you love, but it's just different conditions than you're used to throw to. We've seen almost every pitcher have a little bit of command issues, and there's a guy who hasn't had one bit of command issue all year, and not even close with those pitches.
Breaking ball finds the zone. Tough day at the plate for Jack Wagner.
There's that nasty changeup once again, and on a 1-0 count where you're looking fastball, taking off 10 miles an hour, definitely his best pitch.
Fastball there. Not overpowering, only 86 miles per hour.
But with that changeup, it looks a lot harder than 86. And like you said, with his body size going from the far right side of the rubber and 6'5", and he's got some good angles with that fastball. It's a lot faster looking than 86.
They called a balk. Grauer didn't come to a stop. Home plate umpire Greg Harmon gives Williams second base on the balk. Take a look.
Well, he came to a stop, but didn't really hold it. It wasn't held for very long, but he didn't exactly just roll through it.
Still 1-2 to Wagner. And he's gone on strikes. Not your normal strike three call from a home plate umpire.
A nasty pitch, a little bit of tilt, a little bit of sideward action on it, but hard fastball in that inside corner. Pretty nice looking pitch. Tough one to even swing at, but well executed.
Grauer trying to close it out. Blaine Ray will be the hitter. Connor Klein pitched 3 1/3 shutout for Indiana State as the first man out of the bullpen. 1 hit, 4 strikeouts. He's in line to be the winner. Eli Davis will be the loser for KU, barring a huge 2-out rally in the 9th.
And that's one other thing with Tyler Grauer. He's not over the top. He's more 3/4, even low 3/4, and it's making that ball knife across the plate instead of going right through it. Just a completely different arm angle than seen all day long.
2-0 now. Ball 3. Taking all the way, that's a strike. Jayhawks will be at Iowa for a pair of midweek games this Tuesday and Wednesday. Indiana State, nothing until next weekend. They'll be home to play the Spartans of Michigan State. Full count. Now the 3-2. In the air, center field. Sean Ross. That's the ball game. Indiana State wins it 8-2. They win the series 2-1. Sycamores pretty impressive in all facets throughout the weekend.
Hey, you talk about them just learning about themselves. And Indiana State, I think, learned a lot. I think they're growing as a team. They've been hot lately. Couldn't be more impressed with the way they're pitching, control the strike zone, and have some good arms. I'd like to see them later in the year. I think they're going to have a tremendous year once again in the Missouri Valley. Jayhawks played hard, played tough as well, and saw some great things. But this weekend, Indiana State just a little bit tougher, and they came through with the bats. Really, with the short game, the bunts were effective, and they really caused some big innings pitching, and that short game was really the difference in the series.
Jayhawks scored 2 in the first. Sycamores took it from there, scoring 8 unanswered to close it out, and then the bullpen pitched 4 1/3, scoreless. So Indiana State wins at 8-2. They win the series. Jayhawks are back home next weekend. We'll have them for you here on Big 12 Now on ESPN Plus as they host the Cincinnati Bearcats in a 3-game series beginning Friday at 3 o'clock. For our Rock Chalk video crew led by Tim Cornell, for Kevin Wheeler, I'm Stephen Davis.